You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. Welcome. It is Tuesday, May the 16th, and we've got a great show lined up for you today. Big thanks for everyone who's subscribed. We're up over 100 subscriptions. Great to see that. Hopefully we can keep building the community here. So thanks to everyone who subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you're the first to get the latest investment news for gamers. So, Nintendo and Activision have some big announcements coming up. We're going to see what they've got to say. And we're going to look at a lot of networking stocks, Cisco and Netgear. And if we have time, we'll give an update on our portfolio. So look for all of that today on the recaps, and that's what we got coming up live. So Nintendo has got a Nintendo Direct coming up, and this was kind of surprising. It was a little bit out of the blue. They have got an ARMS Direct that is going to be coming up tomorrow, and they're going to give a Splatoon 2 trailer. So some interesting stuff from Nintendo. And on top of that, we've got Activision is Destiny 2 is coming up really quick. So Destiny 2 live gameplay is going to be coming up in 2 days. So we like both Activision and Nintendo stocks. Talk about them a lot on the show. ARMS is a game that's kind of flying under the radar for Nintendo, and we'll see what they've got in this Direct coming up. From what everyone is saying about ARMS, and I'm not too excited for ARMS. It looks all right, and that's kind of what the buzz is on the game. Is okay. It looks neat. I don't know if we'll shell out money for it, but more and more we're hearing that it's a fun game. People say it looks fun. It's fun to play. So this is coming out. And then in June, and then in July, you've got Splatoon 2 following up with it. I thought it was a little bit early of a release to release both of those so close to each other. But ARMS, if it sells well, that's just going to be a huge boost for Nintendo. I believe Splatoon 2 is going to sell like crazy. But ARMS, we'll have to see what they have in the Direct. It's... Like I said, there's not a huge buzz behind it, but it's starting to gain where people are saying it's going to be good. Do you have the pre-order for, Marty, do you have the pre-order for ARMS or Splatoon 2? I heard that they were talking about Splatoon 2 being an esport, and they had also talked about ARMS doing some esport stuff, but I think with the motion controls, it'd be pretty hard for ARMS to be an esport. That's motion controls are a little finicky using them, but if ARMS does take off as an esport and it does get some following, to me that is something that could boost Nintendo stock pretty good, because this game, like I said, there's not a lot of anticipation with it. It's a new franchise that the new younger developers are showing off, but if it gets some traction, look for some additional revenue for Nintendo, because like I said, I don't think a lot of analysts are factoring in ARMS as sales, and if it's a surprise hit, big news for Nintendo. I think Splatoon 2 is going to be huge. They're also going to have the trailer for that in the Nintendo Direct, so Splatoon I think is a very safe bet. They've got some more interesting Squid Sister stuff going on. Yeah, that is a great point. Pull up the chat here. The amiibos. If ARMS does take off and they start releasing the amiibos for all the ARMS characters, that's going to be ridiculous sales for Nintendo. So the downside, if ARMS is a flop, I don't think it'll impact Nintendo stock, but if ARMS does catch on, that's going to be huge. And again, Nintendo, they've got Chapter 6 of the Squid Sisters, and I'll put a link to the description here. It's like the Squid Sisters are splitting up. They keep doing more and more chapters of this story, and people are buying it. They're getting hyped and excited to see where this story goes with the Squid Sisters. So kudos to Nintendo to get some buzz going with the Splatoon story here, the way that they're rolling out with the Squid Sisters. So, like I said, I think Splatoon 2, really safe bet. Sales are going to be well. ARMS, let's see what the Nintendo Direct has to say tomorrow about ARMS. And we'll see where the buzz goes with that. Let me know what you think about ARMS and Splatoon. They're going to help launch Nintendo stock. I think that's a yes. Time will tell. That is it for today's show. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching. We're here live Monday through Friday, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. You can shoot us an email. It's mail@investorxp.com or tweet us at investorxp.com. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Help boost the show. I really want to get a nice investment community going here. So far, love the picks that people have got there. A lot of good ideas. We want to keep them rolling. So thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow.